I think I was watching because it was a couple names that was being called for me to fight. So I think I was watching It's a Cruise before they even changed the name. So I think I was watching him. So when they said that it was a possibility that you know it could be a change with Rolly, I start watching It's a Cruise and you know bringing in different spawn partners for me to spar. But um, it's all a part about the sport game. It's my job to adapt to whoever in that square circle with me come fight night. So I feel as though it's you know it's my job to go out there to be who I be, and that's no matter who in front of me. So that's my job. Come Sunday night, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully the fans looking forward to it, and then we move on. Maybe we could get Rolly, the top 2022.
Tank in the all access. Threw a little shade at you saying that you were making a whole lot of basketball shots. You're a better basketball player than they were saying.
Yeah, I'm definitely a best. It's just a bad day. I say definitely a bad day.
You in the ring, how long before you know someone don't belong in the ring with you as far as like your lights? How long it take you to kind of digest what you did?
Probably it only take a second. I mean, not a sec. I'm not like really a second, but it's quick. Like probably like I want to say like once I start touching you, like if I can like, cause you know what, the first round is your best round. Well, so for some fighters, it's that best round. So if I could touch you that first round, then I know like down the line, it's over with. You know what I mean? So
The reason why I ask you that is because are do you push the pace on Cruz once you realize whatever you dealing with? Like how you feel about going extra rounds? A lot of fighters say they don't just pay overtime. Is that something you gonna push for to get the early start?
yeah, I mean, you seen my fights, right? So if he ain't supposed to be in there, he ain't gonna be in there too long. But I can't say that now. But when we get in there, I definitely tell.
Tank, you said you were the Canelo was you at 168 pounds. What do you think of his performance and his move up to Cruiserweight? What do you think about that?
His performance was good. I like Canelo as a fighter. Um, he's tough. He learned a lot from his loss from Floyd. I believe it made him a better fighter. Um, and he's. I think he's definitely one of them the boxers that now he need to be number one. He got the experience. He's older. You know, I mean he's showing the way for the young fighter that's fighting today.
Do you think he'll do well at 190?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he'll do great.
Tank, do you have any aspirations to fight in the UK, becoming a global superstar?
Yeah, we need to go.
Yeah,
over
well,
there.
I know. I told him that.
Yeah,
We going. We going.
We'll go over
France
there.
will be in the UK.
Yeah,
Man, we had a ball over there.
yeah.
That was dope.
I definitely want to fight back over
Yeah.
there.
Can you pinpoint some of the lessons that made you a better fighter along the way that you still kind of hinge on to this day?
I mean, not really no lessons, but just being around a lot of top fighters. I've been around, a lot of top fighters, like older than me. I was young. You know what I mean? I even was around, the Peterson brothers, Adrian. Even I want to say Earl. I've been around Earl. I've been around a lot of top fighters. You know what I mean? I sparred with Sean. Um, I think just experience, just being around, good fighters. I think I want to say that's probably a lesson. Like,
What are your thoughts about Terrence Crawford and that fight that we just had?
Terrence I feel as though Terrence is a sound fighter. He's sharp. He did what he had to do. You know what I mean? He went in there. I think that Sean came out too fast, I want to say, and it like it bit him in the ass, like, and going to when he got dropped. I feel as though, but you know what I mean. I feel as though Terrence is a sound fighter. He looked sharp. He did what he had to do. He weathered the storm. You know, it was a little shaky at first, but he got through it.
So you like extravagant ring outfits? What can we expect to see Sunday? You like extravagant ring outfits? What can we expect to see Sunday night?
You gotta wait and see it. Something big. Something big, man.
What colour?
Pink.
Hey, Gervonta, and also Leonard, Lou DiBella went on Twitter and alluded that when a fan talked about getting like a Devin Haney fight, he was talking about you're more interested in the prize fighters, and alluding that people were saying that it was you, the biggest prize fighter in the division. I guess just your response to that, hinting that he kind of dismissed the Devin Haney fight, looking for a bigger prize fight for his
Who he
fighter.
was talking about though?
Lou DiBella, he was talking about Kambosos.
Oh,
Kambosos is his fighter.
signed to him.
Yeah, he's with Peter Kahn's the manager, Lou DiBella's his promoter. So it kind of everyone alluded like the biggest prize fight would probably be Tank Davis. Not probably, but just what's your thoughts on that? Not money?
Everybody knows Tank's the cash cow. We just leave it at that. Tank's focus is this Sunday night. Not thinking about nobody or nothing else other than Sunday night. Esau Cruz.
Competitively, do you want to outdo Devin Haney since a lot of y'all events are overlapping each other this week? As far as pay-per-views?
Tank's fight on pay-per-view.
Yeah. And I'm never worrying about the next person. You know what I mean? I ain't never worried about the next person. I'm always focused on my plate. You know what I mean? So whenever we see each other, then that's what it is. But as far as me worrying about somebody else, I'm really not into that. You know what I mean?
I know this might have already been asked, but for our cameras, do you foresee yourself fighting Rolly eventually, or do you think that's done and over with?
I mean, we never know what the future holds. You know what I mean? I'm definitely willing to give him a shot. You know, give him some money.
Being around so many talented fighters during your career, aside from Floyd, who's a fighter whose style that you enjoy to watch in the gym, who really makes you take notice, that you just enjoy seeing? You mentioned the Peterson brothers, and you mentioned Broner, and other people you've been around. Whose style do you like that maybe not became a pay-per-view star, but you just enjoy him and you like seeing that style of fight?
I believe probably most of the guys that I've been in the ring with, probably the Peterson brothers, Floyd, Adrian, Canelo. I actually didn't been in the gym with him, but watching him fight under them lights. I like Canelo. I like a lot of young fighters too. A lot of young fighters coming up. I like just people that can box. Period. Like if you got really good skills, then I like you as a fighter. You know what I mean? It's not just me picking like somebody better than the next. But if you good and you know I can learn just a little thing from you, then I like you as a fighter.
Since you are a fan of Canelo, I'm just kind of curious, what do you make of some of the criticism that he's gotten with some of the moves that he's done, especially him moving to Cruiserweight, and then people saying like, oh, why isn't he fighting so-and-so and so-and-so? Like, what do you make of all that?
Fighting who? He cleaned out the division, didn't he? So, I mean, man, he's doing what he wants. That's the whole beauty of it. You know what I mean?
Let me touch on that. Criticism comes with being on top. It is with any sport. It's any sport, you know. And so you just have to ignore it. You know, you on top for a reason. Everybody trying to get your spot. That's what it comes down to.
Is that where you want to get, Gervonta, where you can pick and choose what you want to do and you know, just be in the best position you can in boxing?
Yeah, but right now it's just putting in work, beating whoever they put in front of me. That's my job, man. Just whoever they put in front of me, just beat them. I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? So
I asked that question because I feel like you could be in a similar position already because you get criticized for a lot of the fights that you take. And I know you and him.
But they only criticize me, though. They don't say nothing about the other fighters and who they fighting. They always say me. Like, they always say, I don't know, bro. It's just, it's crazy. I don't know what it is. Cause it's not
Jealousy.
just. Yeah, I don't
Jealousy.
With Isaac being a late substitution, you obviously have to focus on him because, as you saw, Teofimo just got upset by Kambosos. Is your mind any more like, okay, I have to really focus on this guy, although you are, but seeing what happened with Teofimo, you know?
I always focus on my opponent, and I don't never go out there and looking for the knockout, you know. So I think I'm always focused with any opponent. You know, I'm not somebody that overlook any guy. So. I'll be cool.
I saw Conor McGregor said perfect placement on one of your shots. How do you feel about guys like Conor McGregor checking you out, studying you, and how did that make you feel? What was your reaction to that?
I mean, I don't really know about that. I feel not trying to be cocky, but I can box. You know what I mean? So see that I never, a guy like that see that. I mean, he see that. So because he's a fighter, he's not a boxer, but he's he in combat sports, so he know what's going on. You know, so I definitely appreciate him for saying that.
What are you looking to work on in this particular fight? What particular skill set are you looking to work on or show displayed in this particular fight on Sunday night?
Probably my boxing skills. I think so.
In the All Access, you mentioned that you feel that Isaac Cruz is tougher, a tougher fight, more difficult fight than Rolly. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that? Why do you feel that way?
I mean, at that moment, I don't know why I said that, but I feel as though I never been in there with Rolly or Isaac Cruz, so I can't really, you know what I mean, say he's tougher, but I definitely see when I get in there, see how Isaac Cruz is.
Do you feel he presents a different aspect in his game than a Rolly, like something more dangerous or more that you got to be careful?
He throw more punches. That's why I probably said that. He definitely throw more punches. He's shorter. I wouldn't say stronger, but he can hit. But he's somebody that's gonna be there. So.
Fighting somebody shorter than you, how different is that? How odd is that for you kind of to prepare for that?
I mean, when I was in the amateurs, I was fighting different guys, each and every day. So I fought a lot of smaller guys. Even when I was pro, I fought shorter guys. I just got to be there, be able to, adapt to whoever I'm in the ring with, so.
You had mentioned that a lot of guys crash and burn because they don't stay focused.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are mentioning how Teofimo looked unfocused this weekend. And you said that just a couple of days before he lost. What was your opinion or thoughts on the fight and his focus going into the fight or during the fight?
I think he just thought the guy was a slouch, and he went in there and with his hands down, and he tried to force, there's so much things he did wrong in that fight that made him. Then he was too big-headed. For one, his father was too big-headed. The boxing world was thinking, because he beat Lomachenko, he was, I don't know. It's just everything. Everybody played a part in that. It wasn't just him. So that's what you get,
How do you make sure that you stay focused in the task?
I be focused. Even if I'm off focus, it only take me a split second, to get myself to get. Or my coach is like, "You slipping," and I'm back focused. You know what I mean? So if somebody beat me, it's gonna be somebody that's game. It's not gonna be because of me. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be because of me sleeping on the next person. It gotta be somebody that, beat me, he's just that better person than me.